Hey there, friends. Good morning. Do you ever have that thing that you really want to do? It's in your heart to do it, and you feel like, oh, I just want to try this. I want to get out there, but you're worried how you'll look. You're worried if you'll be like good at it. You're worried what people will say. Will people make fun of me? Will I be look silly? If this sounds like something you want to hear more about, Tammy here. Come on in. Let's chat. Why don't I edit my YouTube videos? I've been encouraged in the past to learn more about editing and not just go straight from beginning to end. Why don't I edit my YouTube videos? Because I don't want to. That's why. Sometimes we have these things that we want to do for fun. And in our culture right now, we're encouraged to monetize everything. If we start a blog, we have to monetize it. If we have a website, we have to monetize it. If we have a YouTube channel, we have to monetize it. We have to make it a business. You know what? Hello, capitalism. Not everything has to be a business. Not everything has to be perfect. Not everything has to be polished and filtered. We live in a very filtered world. We're afraid to be our authentic selves. We're afraid to look how we truly look. We're worried what people will say. Perfectionists in the room, raise your hand. People pleasers in the room, raise your hand. You know what? Will we look silly? We might. Will we not look perfect? Probably. And that's okay. It's okay to be your authentic self. It's okay to get out there and try and do and explore and just check out the world and play. That's okay. And the other thing is, we have a loneliness epidemic in this world. It's real. It's impacting not only our mental health, but our physical health. There are a lot of people out there feeling isolated. And yes, I started this channel as a dare, as a challenge years ago, and let it slide for a few years. But I came back because I really want to talk to people. I really want to speak thoughts in my head. I really want to connect. And yes, I like a polished video. Yes, I go to YouTube channels that are entertaining, that are perfectly edited, that are polished. I don't want to be that channel because I want to talk to you. I pretend I'm FaceTiming you right now. Pretend I'm FaceTiming you and we're just having a chat. Grab a coffee, grab a tea, and let's just have a chat because we need each other. And we don't have to sell. Sometimes I get tired of people trying to sell me things, trying to talk at me, sometimes I just want to hear what somebody has to say. And that's okay. It's okay not to be polished. It's okay not to be sold something. It's okay not to. Do I understand people have to make a living? Yes. Do I understand monetization is the way of the world? Yes, I understand that. But sometimes we just need to connect. We just need to reach out and connect with each other. And we need to try, and we need to be our authentic selves, and we need to explore, and we need to live. And sometimes we don't need to be sold. So are my videos going to be a little less than perfect? Yes, they are. And that's okay. That's all right. I want to encourage you to get out there and think, what is that thing I want to try? What is that thing I want to do? And how can I move forward toward that? Sorry. And in the name of not editing, I recently had COVID, so I have a cough and I'm just like, ugh. But not editing because this is me. This is my authentic self. Get out there. Make a list of things you've always wanted to try. You've always wanted to, maybe something you enjoyed in your childhood and you let go of because you weren't encouraged by your parents, or it wasn't supported financially in your life, or whatever. And you just kind of let it slide because other things looked better on a college application, whatever. And just get out there and dip a toe in the shallow, and explore. I'm on Duolingo right now, learning Japanese, learning Italian. I never thought I would learn. I like language. I love the sound of language. I love the way it feels in my brain and the words, how the words are. What's your thing? What can you do? Make a list of things that you have had an interest in learning about, right? Then look at that list and think, what's one little baby step I can take toward that? What's one little baby step I can take to moving forward toward that? And then I encourage you to get out there and not worry what others think, not worry what your inner voice is telling you, not worry. Go be your authentic self. We need you. We need your authenticity. We need your authenticity in this world, because polished and filtered and edited, super edited, and all of that has a place. But one thing it's doing is isolating us further. If we go back to the loneliness epidemic, we see these perfect polished images. We see these perfect polished curated lives on social. We see these perfect polished everything. And we think, I can never be like that. I can never be that great. I'm not vacationing internationally every year. I'm not brunching with friends every week. I'm not this. I'm not that. I'm not. And it isolates us further. It brings us further apart. And that isolation, that loneliness impacts us mentally. And we know that mental health and physical health are connected. We know that those two are connected. And we know that relationship and connection improves immune function. We know that it increases longevity. We know that it increases our happiness levels. We know that relationship and connection is good for our mental and our physical health. Authenticity. We need you. We need the real you. Take the filters down. Take the walls down. Look at your world and think, how do I want to play today? What do I want to explore? What do I want to try? Get out there and try things. Do things. Play. Have fun. Connect not only with other people, but connect with you, your real self, your authentic self. And that's what I encourage you to do today. Get out there in the world and throw that gorgeousness of yours out of the world, because we need you. We need your authentic self. We need your unfiltered self. We need your unedited, real, raw, vulnerable self. And I want to see more of that. And I'm sure others in the world, in your life, would like to see more of that. So get out there, throw that gorgeousness of yours out of the world, because we need you. And I love you guys. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.